What's going on, guys? It's Coach Noob back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels, and your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you're here with me checking out these reviews. It's another crazy one, wild story about a guy who allegedly killed his wife and hid her body in a closet. And so let's check it out.
New developments tonight in the gruesome murder that we reported on just last night. A missing woman's body found hidden in a closet. Her husband, Vladimir Luzhevsky, was taken into custody and charged, and today he made his first court appearance.
The body of 61-year-old Lola Luzhevsky was found wrapped in plastic inside the closet of their home in Bustleton. Her cause of death is yet to be determined.
Man, off top, that's crazy, bro. She was 61, so I'm guessing the man is around that age, give or take a few years. And honestly, and that's too old to be doing something like that, and to be trying to hide a body and, you know what I'm saying, made a decision that he regretted because he hid the body. He didn't call and tell nobody that he did it or nothing, turn himself in or nothing like that, man. So that lets me know that he did something that he thought about, and he probably wants to be able to take that one back. But that split second decision that you make could be the one that ultimately, you can't take it back, and you do something that you didn't want to do. And for him, it's too late, and because like I always say in all the videos, mental, physical, and spiritual health, man. Focusing on that and focusing on yourself and your mental health really is, one of the biggest ones. It keeps you from doing and making a lot of decisions that you regret later or that you want to take back. Just thinking things through, it'll put an end to a lot of BS, man, and you'll be better off for it too. Like walking away from situations like we don't know how, it started or whatever, or how he did it, but we do know that most times it's an argument or some type of disagreement before, a decision like that is made, man. And it's those decisions that we really need to think about. And is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially it's not a justifiable or, a self-defense type of thing, man. It's crazy to do something like that to somebody, especially someone that you're supposed to be growing old with, spending the rest of your life with. And like I always say, man, there's nothing that a female could do to make you want to unalive her, man. At least not me. It's nothing she could do. I'm not doing it, man. I'm getting out of there. I'm walking away. I'm thinking about my future and the people's future who depends on me and everything like that, man. I'm not doing that, man. That's crazy.
It is Friday night. Rick and Shari are off. I'm Gray Hall along with Maggie Kent. And the big story tonight on Action News is that first court appearance for the man facing charges after his wife's body was found hidden in their home.
The 65-year-old was taken into custody on an abuse of a corpse charge. And Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live at the Burlington County Courthouse with the very latest developments. Annie.
Man, 65 years old, so 4 years older than her, man. So, that's, like I said, way too old to be doing something like that, bro. Now he got all these charges racked up, trying to defend himself from a split second decision that he basically could have just thought about it and got up out of there, man. It's never worth it at any age. Throwing the rest of what life you do have away, or if you're young, throwing all your life away, man. Don't do it.
Yeah, Maggie, he was arrested here in Burlington County at a motel on Wednesday and now faces fugitive from justice charges here in New Jersey. He chose not to waive extradition today in court and instead asked for a hearing. He faces charges in Philadelphia for the abuse of a corpse. He is also the prime suspect in his wife's murder. Russian interpreter, 65-year-old Vladimir Lushevsky, addressed the court in his first appearance since facing extradition charges to Philadelphia.
He is wanted for the abuse of a corpse, homicide, willfully killing, family, weapon, knife.
The body.
Oh, they said knife, so man, he knifed her. That's crazy. You know, that's up close and personal. Then all them charges, like I said, and then this dude needed a interpreter. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't speaking English that well. You gonna act like you not. It's not gonna help. You know what I'm saying? What happens if you, no matter what language you speak, and they're gonna figure it out in court, bro. You're gonna get that interpreter, and you know what I'm saying? He kind of doesn't know what he's doing, man, and that's gonna jam him up even more. Like, that's why I don't see why someone would make a decision like that, bro. And he could have just moved around, man. You know, they obviously been together for a while. They're in their 60s. Like, mental health is so important, because why would you be thinking like that in your 60s, man, to even do something like that? Like, man, I don't know if you got any kids you can go stay with, or, you know, he was in a hotel. He could have went to a hotel before it got to that, thought about it, calmed down, talked to her, and everything probably would have been smooth, man. There's no, like, in your 60s, you've been together so long, bro. It's really no reason to be doing that, man. Like, at that point, bro, just, you know what I'm saying, move around. Like, even starting over, even at that age, bro, it's possible, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never that bad to the point where you got to do something like that. Like I always say, man, nothing that female is say or do should be able to make you do something like that. Your mentality should be so solid and strong that really nothing could shake it, bro. And you just thinking logical and rational all the time.
Of his wife, Lola Karabeva, was discovered wrapped in plastic, hidden in a closet of their Bustleton home Wednesday. Her neighbors say the couple lived nearly 20 years. Home surveillance video.
Look, a dub in it, man. You lived there for 20 years. No telling how long y'all was together, man. Like, it's not that hard to, you know what I'm saying, start over, bro. No matter how long you've been with somebody, you know, you could always start a new beginning, man. Have something different. Even if you don't go and get another woman right away, that's time that you have to focus on yourself, build yourself up if you need to, get to know yourself a little more if you need to, and move on with life, man. Don't stop your life. Don't stop anybody else's life off a decision that, you know what I'm saying, it'll affect you, and you end up in jail, and now you ain't gonna be able to get out of jail, man.
Obtained by 6 ABC shows the last time Karabeva's neighbors say she was seen early Saturday morning as she returned from a trip. By Sunday, Philadelphia police were called to their home in the 9,000 block of Diplomat Place for a report that she was missing. The video also shows Lushevsky going in and out of the home. It was a blue Honda CR-V Lushevsky was driving when he was arrested in West Hampton Township, Burlington County on Wednesday. Court documents say Philadelphia homicide detectives tracked his phone after he became a homicide suspect.
But I would like
Man, you became a suspect because you did something that you want to take back, or you regret that you did. And as a man, you're not even really supposed to have any regrets after a certain age or a level of maturity. You just start making decisions that, you know, you don't have to second guess them. because you know that they're the most logical and rational decisions that you can make for yourself and everybody that depends on you. So you don't end up in situations like this, man, like having to run out of town and not say nothing, hide the body. Like, of course, people are going to do a welfare check if they haven't talked to, you know what I'm saying, their family or their loved one in a minute, their son, their grandma, or whatever, you know, the situation is. Like, and then him going on the run or whatever he was doing, you know, just makes it that much more suspicious. It makes him seem guilty. It makes him seem like, you know, he thought about what he did and he didn't want to get caught or say anything about it. So he just made an even more foolish decision by putting her in the closet and calling it a day, man. That's, you know, that's somebody that needs mental help right there, man. You know, anytime that you just try to discard somebody like that and act like it's nothing, like, yeah, it's something wrong with you.
Court hearing to be conducted right now, if possible. That's not the procedure before this court today.
During his appearance today in New Jersey Superior Court to address extradition charges, Judge Craig Ambrose had to repeatedly tell the defendant to not discuss facts of the case he faces in Philadelphia.
I would like that hearing to be held here. I am not fugitive from justice. I wasn't fleeing from justice. I came here to Burlington County looking for justice because there is no justice over there.
And there's not going to be any better justice or whatever you looking for, wherever you trying to go, because you're going on trial for a murder, man. And then, you know, he doesn't know proper court procedure, which a lot of people don't, man. Like, so he's not going to be able to talk his way out of that like he was trying to do. And it's just going to make things worse for himself. It looks like he was trying to, you know, defend himself without a lawyer or something. He definitely needed a lawyer up there if you don't know what you're doing. And this guy, clearly, he looks like he didn't know what he was doing, man. You know, and like I said, bro, you know, just thinking logical, everyday, rational, every day, man. Like, no woman should be able to get that much energy from you to the point where you make a decision so detrimental to yourself that it puts you in a situation to where you're not able to get out of, man. You know, that's never a cool thing, bro.
Now, as bail is set at $1 million, had to be paid in the full amount. He does have a detention hearing set for next Wednesday. He also faces a weapons charge for possession of a gun for an unlawful purpose. Additionally, Philadelphia police said that additional charges could be filed against him pending the outcome of the investigation. For now, reporting live in Mount Holly, New Jersey, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Annie, thank you for that report so much.
All right, man. So bail set high, $1 million, and he got to pay the whole thing. That's how you know that it's a serious thing that he did, because, you know, the more you, usually it's only 10%. This time they want the whole ticket, man. So, you know, it's real serious, man, that crime, bro. Unaliving somebody, then all those charges along with it. Him hiding the body was a charge, being a fugitive on the run. I don't think that the guy understands the severity of what really is going on right now. And if he does, he's acting like he doesn't. Either way, it's not going to help him, you know, in that case, man. The best thing that he could have did was think about it before it got to that. You know, the argument when you're in it. And I know it's easy to to go back and forth with somebody, especially when you're in love, bro. That's what being in love does to you. It puts you in a place where you'll make a decision that's so crazy. You'll put yourself in a worse position than you were in. You know what I'm saying? When you love somebody, it's easier for you to walk away. It's easier for you not to argue with somebody. And it's easier for you to think clearly, logically, rationally, and make the best decisions for yourself that you can when you're just in love, man. I mean, when you love somebody. Because being in love, that's when you start ignoring things and like red flags and stuff like that and letting stuff go, and it builds up. And by the time, you get fed up with it, you're so emotionally involved and have so much time and let so much stuff go get past that you black out and you make a decision that you wouldn't have normally made if you weren't in love, man. That's why I always say, like, yeah, it's cool to love your woman, man. Love your wife. But no, it's not cool to be in love, ignore red flags, ignore, you know what I'm saying, like certain behaviors and patterns and stuff like that, because it'll just build up, man. And when it's time to leave, you'll feel like you got so much time in there that you don't just want it to end like that. And you'll start feeling like, well, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. And then you'll go back and forth and argue and want to win the argument and do crazy stuff, might unalive somebody. And then, that's a very bad decision that you could make, man. It only ends up being bad for yourself, man. And also other people who depend on you. What if you got kids or something like that, man? That's why I'm always preaching about mental health, physical health, and spiritual health, man, on this channel. And how important it is for yourself and others. So, it's Coach Nuke, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content, man. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you're here with me. So, until next time, I'm out.